When I'm saying generate buzz around your brand, you're probably wondering what the heck I'm talking about. I'm talking about getting people excited, getting people into your brand, getting people invested in you as a yoga teacher, seeing how you're doing, and just wanting to share the word and spread the word about all these wonderful things that you're doing in the world. So we want to start generating buzz the moment we're kind of teaching. And we're doing that all the time through things like blog posts, through things like social media posts. We're generating that kind of buzz and keeping the conversation going. And that's the main part of generating buzz, what I just mentioned, is you want to open up the door for conversation. You want to open up your engagement. You want to engage with your audience in a conversational way so that you're not just talking at them, you're talking with them. It's a conversation that will keep going. It's a conversation other people can jump in on. And that's how we want to keep generating this buzz and this talk around our brand. So how do you do that? There's a few ways that I can think of that I can share with you about how to generate some buzz, and that's talk to people. Always be kind of growing your network. Reach out to people who are doing what you want to do. Reach out to people who are where you want to be. And maybe you're just starting as a yoga teacher, but you have this teacher that's at your studio, or you have this teacher online that is where you want to be in a couple of years from now, or in a year from now, or 5 years from now. Reach out to them. Start having these conversations with people. Start telling them that this is what you're doing and this is what you're passionate about and this is where you want to be. How did you do it? What can I do to kind of get that kind of engagement? What advice can you give me? So set up coffee dates with these people. Set up Skype conversations. Email them. Just reach out in a very genuine and authentic way where you're asking for kind of input and you're saying, let's connect and see if there's anything that will mutually benefit us. So start talking to people, start talking with your audience, and ask them conversations. So generating buzz by asking your audience what they need, what they're struggling with, what could help them. Just start a conversation. The other way is obviously through things like our brand promotional material, our social media posts, our website. Generate buzz that way. Create some excitement around an offer, or offer some sort of value add to things. If you share on social media, ask a question, pose a question, start that conversation that way, and start to get people excited about what you're doing. Let people know that you're passionate so that they can feed off of that excitement, feed off of that buzz. And the last way that I want to talk about generating buzz is one of my favorites, and that's teasers. And I use teasers a lot, I think, in my brand, where I do things like a teaser could be a coming soon page on your website. So, posting constant kind of updates and countdowns about things that are coming up. And if you have a really great workshop you're going to open up for registration next week, starting this week to post on social media, post to your audience and on your blog about, hey, countdown's on, 5 days and I'm opening up the doors to this awesome experience, or this workshop that's coming up, and generate buzz that way. Because if you show your excitement and you show this kind of countdown, coming soon, be excited attitude, it's hard not to let that be contagious. So there's a few ways that you can start to generate this hype and get people interested in your brand, what you're doing. They see little tidbits maybe on social media and it's like, hey, what's that person up to? They've put up this countdown now for a couple of days, let me check that out. And it kind of piques an interest and it gets people excited when you're excited. So find those collaborations, find people that you can work with, team up with people, partner up with people, guest post, figure out how you can work with one another to generate hype within each other's brands. You all know now how to use Canva to create your social media imagery or your posters, or if you want to use email marketing to generate this buzz or do a countdown. Use all of these things to start designing assets to help you with this buzz generating and the teasers and things like that. Use what you've learned for design now to help brand those graphics, show your colors, show your fonts, show your tone, your images, and put your teasers out that way. There's also really great tools online that allow you to put kind of a countdown right on your website for something. So if you want to implement that on your Squarespace website or your WordPress website, you can look up kind of countdown timers for Squarespace and put that right on your site so that you have an actual countdown when people land on the page. So just generating that buzz, and just honestly what I mean by that overall from start to finish of anything point in your career is just being excited about your brand, standing behind yourself 100%, being authentically excited to put out what you've created into the world so that other people can feed off of that.